Hey there, and welcome to Idle Weekly. Well, Idle Weekly, that isn't quite weekly, but today's game is called Gnorp Apalogue, and it is a management game of sorts, with a really interesting design. I like this a lot. As you can see, I'm at the point in the game where everything is insanely crazy. So many things flying all over the place. And well, that is because this is the end of the game. I unlocked the finale. Well, the game calls it the finale. So I don't quite know what will happen, but I just thought that I would capture that moment. So let's go into the game. And I have way too many shards at the moment because it took longer than planned to get ready for the recording. So yeah. But anyway, this is my current state. The way the game works is that you have things attack this. You have Gnorps attack this stone or boulder, and that generates shards. And then you get shards and then upgrade things. And well, the game isn't very long in general, but the progression definitely was fun. The way the feeling of progression in this game works is visual. You see it. And things, for example, you get more and more of these rockets. You might get more and more guns and arrows and bullets and everything flying towards the boulder. You get more and more of everything, but there is a diminishing returns point where you don't really notice the increase anymore. That is one trap that many of these visual progression games fall into usually. They go up to a certain point, and then the visualization part can't go any further. So if the game doesn't have an ending there and keeps going for too long, then the feeling becomes grindy instead, if that makes sense. With this game, I'll say that the last two runs felt like nothing changed. So it isn't really that bad. In total you do like what? My first run was unlocking 2 tiers at the same time. No, sorry. My first one was unlocking 1, then I unlocked 1 and 2. Then 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I couldn't unlock this immediately. 6. So this is my 7th run, I think. That's how short the game is. However, if possible, then I do want to grind out all the talent points and see what the game looks like with the maximum talent tree. That would be fun to see, I think. As you can see, my upgrades are as follows. I have the 3 upgrades here. I have almost everything here. This run I didn't take this because I thought, I don't need it anymore. I took this run. I took this last run as well, but not the runs before. I have all these. This one I have, this is the second run where I have used this. Because I actually started liking it. Last run I for the first time used Fire Breath, but combo power is for the first time this run. And it seemed to have made a difference. Whether it's a true difference, I don't know. Most runs I took this, but this run specifically I did not touch teleportation. I always take vulnerability here, and I always take flower power here. Now, why I don't have everything everywhere is because the resource for the upgrades is limited. You cannot get every upgrade. Plus, some of it goes on things that you can buy infinite of. So I spent one on a Gnorp, who helps gather this stuff. And I also spent one... I always spend one on a cattle Gnorp, who is this guy here, with the Gatling gun. But this is the end of the game, so let's see what the finale is. It says, is the music turned on? Turn the music on, sounds effects too. Let's turn this on as well. The gun sounds are the loudest, so I guess that's why it has a separate setting for turning it off. But let's go. You're ready. Initiate the finale. What does that actually do? Music is very different. I really like the music in this game as well. Railgun fires. Where are they going? Oh. They crashed straight into the boulder. Destroying it. Maybe. Definitely destroying it. Look at the amount of stuff that is coming out of it. Beat the Gnorp Apalogue. What is going on? This guy is still shooting. I really like the music in this game, it's so good. But I'm wondering how far up this actually can go. Oh, I already had this on all the time, so I did 22 hours total. And that's with me forgetting the game open twice. So, probably like maybe 16-17 hours is the game actually. Roughly, I don't know. But this is what I managed, and these are the talents that I had. What happens when I restart? Continue your Gnorp venture in the normal mode of the game. You will continue to accrue talent points when you reach the required collection rate. The perfect mode for experimenting with builds and getting all achievements. Speedrun mode. How fast can you beat the Gnorp Apalogue? You're given 20 talent points. The timer starts when you click the rock. Okay. I personally have no interest in speedrunning, so I won't be doing that. But... Let's do these. Why not? You can basically just do that. And that will start you off immediately. This is the beginning of the game when you have a lot of talent points. When you have used a lot of talent points, that is. This is the House of Shards is your main place where you build most of your items. And I definitely do hope to get every single talent point. I wonder what the game will look like once everything is maxed out. I don't think it will make you really overpowered or anything. Oh, they have crowns now. Nice. I guess that symbolizes that I beat the game. Interesting. Let's just show you some of the basic things which get the run started. By default, the game uses the SI mode, which basically keeps the shards always at the white level. But since I found the shard display option, I found the shards option. Basically, every time you get a tier up, then the color changes. And with the shards option, you can make it so that all the game's cost and the currency up here will be shown in that current tier's currency. There is some calculation. And what I like about it is that it kinda, for me, it improves the feeling of progression, because it keeps the numbers moving. Once it reaches the K's and M's and B's, then they slow down to a point where it barely even moves at some points. And that doesn't feel good. So with the shards option, you keep it always at the level where it's always moving. At least that's what I think. Whether you maybe... Well, the visualization in general also helps, of course, as I mentioned before. As I mentioned before, that everything becomes crazier and crazier. And that's the main feeling of progression that I get in this particular game. This guy will go and collect this thing. As I said, they are limited. And I can only get 11 of them total with the one that I start with, together with the one I start with. And this one is a talent. There is another talent with this one. But I think to get the extra ones you have to plan ahead a bit. So you can get a fair few of them if you want. If you want to get them. Fire arrows. Let's set the stone on fire. I have frost fire, which makes it so that fire and ice statuses can coexist at the same time, which is fun. Yeah, I think that this this actually wasn't as short an episode as I thought it would be. But yeah, I hope you got some info maybe, and thank you for watching the ending to Gnorp Apalogue. And I will keep playing it until I have finished the entire talent tree. And let's see then what a run looks like with the entire talent tree unlocked. That sounds like something that could be fun. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!